Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Kone FC career mode on FC24. So last time out we took on Manchester City and Liverpool, and it's fair to say it was an absolute car crash. It was like we just, I'm trying to think of like an analogy for it, but it was like a slug trying to run away from a tiger in terms of prey. I don't even think tigers eat slugs, to be honest with you, so that was absolutely useless. I don't know why I've just said that. But anyway, the point is, we lost 7-2 to Liverpool, and we lost 8-0 to Man City. It was absolute turmoil from start to finish in those 21 minutes of footage. But today, we're going to try and bounce back, as Alan Partridge would say, okay? We take on Brighton, and then I believe we have a home game against, I think it might be Brentford, but I'll just have to recheck that before that game, obviously. I mean, Jack, why didn't you check before you started recording, hey? I mean, it's the basics of doing YouTube. But still, I'll find out during the episode for you. But the first game is against Brighton, and as you guys all know, we need to do the press conference, so let's get into that. Hello guys, just a quick thing before we get into the press conference. There was an export issue with the file, and it was clashing with the green screen and the graphics behind it, so I had to like tamper with the lighting to make it like bearable. But I can only apologise for this, and it will be fixed for next episode, okay? I just thought I'd run with it still so you guys got your shout outs and your feature in the videos, and don't forget to drop your questions at the end of the episode as well. Cheers guys.
Hello Jack, Monday left me broken meow here. Do you think you'll still not get relegated this season?
No, I don't think so. I think it's really really early to judge, because we've only played 3 games this season. You've got to look at who we've played. We played a European outfit in Aston Villa, and we've played 2 title contenders in Man City and Liverpool. So I think it's really difficult to make a decision on where we could finish this season this early. I think you kind of almost have to give it the first 10 games. And, you know, for a lot of teams who have played each other by then, and then you can kind of look at the table, do some number work and kind of work out what you need. Right now, it's just really difficult to put a prediction on things, but I'm still confident in the squad. We've scored 5 goals this season against really high-profile opposition, so I see that as a positive, and I think there's definitely wins in this for us.
Yusuf Badr, how will you deal with Matoma?
Well, we know that Matoma is one of the best wingers in the league, obviously. He's done a dissertation on dribbling, so we know exactly what his main strength is. It's just whether we keep him out or not. Hopefully we can, but he's a really dangerous player. But our game plan isn't going to be tailored just around Matoma. It's going to be based around the whole attacking forward line of Brighton. They've got Ferguson, obviously. They've got Pervis Estupiñán on the overlap. They've got loads of really good players in attack who can create chances and score goals. So it's not Matoma we're just worried about, but it's the whole collective team of Brighton, because we know how good they are going forward.
Kone FC Media, Jack, you've only got the 1 point so far, and against Brighton, do you think you and your team can turn this around?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said previously to the other journalist, it's so early on in the season you can't really judge. So we're just trying to obviously be consistent in performances. I think that's the priority thing for me right now. I mean, points are obviously the most important thing. They're the things that determine where you finish in the league. But for me, it's about finding like a consistency in performance and working out what our strengths are, and obviously improving on our weaknesses. So yeah, I think we definitely can turn it around. I think it's too early to judge, and yeah, hopefully we prove it today against Brighton. So they are my thoughts going into the Brighton game. Kaoru Mitoma is going to be so hard to keep an eye of, right? He is one of the best wingers in the Premier League, incredible dribbling, but I believe we can still get something from the game, and I feel like we have to. Do I think my future's in jeopardy? No, it's still really early on in the season, so you can't really go off things yet. And to be honest, we've had a really hard run of games to start the season. So, you know, when the run becomes a bit more favourable, then we can start accumulating more points. So that's enough jibber jabber then, guys. Let's get into the first game at the Amex, and we really need to get something. So let's get into it. Right, guys, I've got some breaking news for you. Here we go. Massive breaking news coming out here at Kone FC. I can confirm that Kone FC have signed Manu Kone from Borussia Mönchengladbach for £22 million. The centre mid has joined Kone FC. Obviously, he qualifies as a player for this career mode, having the surname Kone, so we can sign him, and it's been approved by the club, and it's been done. A record signing for Kone FC. Probably the only signing we'll make this episode, but there it is, Manu Kone, the new number 7 at Kone FC. It's done. He's looking fantastic. And I'm absolutely delighted to get this one over the line, because I feel like we need another midfielder. And he's obviously only 22 years old as well. So he fits the profile of this club brilliantly, because obviously we've got quite a young squad. So absolutely buzzing to get this one done and over the line. I don't know what the price rating is going to be. C, okay, it's average. We'll take that. That's good business from us, all round. And yeah, it looks like he will make his debut against Brighton. So let's get into it. 78 rated. It's fantastic. So then, people, this is the team I've opted for. We've gone with Aruna Kone in goal. We've got João Cancelo and Fabio Contral as the wing-backs. Fabio Cannavaro and Vincent Kompany in centre-back. We then got Maxwell Kone, Ronaldinho on the wings. A debut in from the start. Straight away is Manu Kone from Gladbach. Straight in. Next to N'Golo Conte. Up front, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo. So, yep. And up front as well, Wilfried Kone, our top goal scorer. Right, we've got to shut it down here. João Pedro through for Welbeck. Oh, he's breezed in. What a save by Aruna Kone that is. Anything? No, Kone. Yeah, well done. Right, slow it down, slow it down. Great little save there from Aruna Kone. Welbeck was one-on-one. Obviously, when it was Haaland last episode, it was a goal pretty much. But, yeah, good start for the goalkeeper there. The TikTok goalkeeper. Superb. João Pedro. Already we're looking a bit stretched. March is quick. But I just don't want to dive in. If I dive in, I know things are going to happen. It's a good ball in. Kompany. Oh my God! What a shot! Sorry, from Hinselwood. It's clattered the crossbar, and we get away with it. And it's actually formed our own counter attack here. Manu Kone, great ball by the debutant. We're in here with Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Hecke does well. We will press it. Oh, good little ball there from Verbruggen, the goalkeeper. Sorry. Contral goes inside. We'll go wide if we can. Kompany with a good switch ball into João Cancelo. Good ball. Wilfried Kone slips it through. Ronaldo, we're in here. Chance. Oh, great save, Verbruggen. Maxwell Kone beat the offside trap. Well, not really an offside trap, but he beat the deep line, sorry. Those two things are completely different. My ball launch is terrible. But either way, 1-on-1 shot from a tight angle. Verbruggen keeps out Maxwell Kone. Another corner. We'll try and get a tackle in. Oh, no. Don't foul. Just don't foul. Oh, it's a good through ball. Anything. Oh, João Pedro, good save, Aruna Kone. Welbeck had the pace there over Kompany, but we managed to deal with it. Another save by the TikTok goalkeeper. Ball comes in. Contral. Oh, it's dealt with, Okay, that's important. It's nice. Cristiano Ronaldo looks for the ball over. It's a chance for Ronaldinho. Straight at the goalkeeper. Loads of chances in this game. It's a really open game. And you could say that either team could be 1-0 up or even drawing. 1 apiece, 2 apiece. There's been lots of chances. But here we go again with Fabio Contral. Ronaldinho. Ref, that's got to be a foul. It's a bit of a body check there from Veltman, surely. It's not been given. We'll try and press. Oh, we're trying to press a little bit here. Van Hecke. Oh, that's a good ball inside. Hinselwood for Estepinian. It's really good defending. Oh, it's not a great pass though. Anfiso. And it's good defended by Cancelo. Well, it's fair to say, half an hour in, we're still yet to concede. It's improvement for Kone FC since the last episode. For Brighton, since coming from South America. Estepinian swung in. Solly March. It's over the bar. He was unmarked at the back post. Either way, it's a bit of a half chance, that one. The scoreboard's gone into a bit of a spasm by the looks of things. But either way, it still reads 0-0. That's the main thing. These situations are really awkward to defend against because you want to get tight, but you can't get too tight. Welbeck, another block. Cannavaro, can we keep it in? Oh, okay, we've dealt with it. Okay, so half-time, Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Kone FC 0. It's fair to say both teams have had chances. Kouadio Manu Kone, for me, has been probably our best player, to be honest with you. He's been really, really good in this debut. Obviously, people would say you're brave for chucking him in straight away, but we needed a change because obviously what happened last episode. So, really happy with that half. Lots of positives. Obviously, it's really open. They've had chances as well. But you look at the XG there. Yes, Brighton have had double the shots compared to us, but equal on the XG, so we probably both merit a goal. We've had more possession, which is rare against Brighton, so really happy with the half. I'm not going to make any changes to the formation or the personnel, and let's just see if we can nick a goal in this early second half. Just don't want to really let them through the midfield easily. Hinselwood gets out though, and Fiso trying to run the line. Welbeck. Ball in, João Pedro will try and press. Oh, burst through the gap. Mark up. Welbeck. Good save, Aruna Kone. Okay, that probably should have been the goal to Brighton. It's a really good save by the TikTok goalkeeper again. Brighton have started this half really, really well. All right, clear. Oh, Kone should have came. He didn't. And Conte does well. Ronaldinho just clears it momentarily. Webster, I need to lock onto a player. No foul. Brilliant from Contral. Brilliant. Right, try and get this down the line. Manu Kone loves that switch ball. We're 2v1 down this side. Cancelo, great help on. Can the cross be right? Good area. Ball in. Oh, unlucky. It's really unlucky that. Oh, I've got to make that. What a tackle by Vincent Kompany. That is sensational. Not much on here. Not much on at all. We'll try and play out. And we haven't played out. Difficult. Difficult to play against Brighton because they press you really, really hard. He'll look to try and take him line here. That's the pace. Kompany. Oh, momentum has killed me. João Pedro. This would be painful. This would be really painful. Just got to try and defend here. I'm so fucking focused. Trying to be. Oh, no. Good header, Kone. Back to the goalkeeper, Aruna Kone. Just nothing on for me, really. We see the right channel. It's unmarked. It's a great bit of distribution. No, it was on. That was a chance. That could have been a chance there. This is really, really painful. The whistle should have gone by now as well. That's what's annoying. That's what's really annoying. Estepinian. The whistle should have gone. There it has gone. Phew. I mean, the referees played nearly 3 minutes over there. But the final score's Brighton 0, Kone FC 0. It's our first clean sheet of the season. Now, compared to the previous episode where we shipped 15 goals across 2 games, today, in this first game, we've only conceded... Well, we haven't conceded. So, really happy with that. I mean, it's fair to say Brighton were the better team in the second half. We didn't really create much second half at all, but we kind of sat in and just took on Brighton's offensive play and just sat in. We were disciplined as well. So, you know what? I'm really happy with that point. Against a Europa League outfit, we've got a point off Villa, we've got a point off Brighton. It's progress, and to get the clean sheet as well. So, yeah, really happy with that. We're still looking for our first away goal of the season, but let's get into the interview now because I'm chuffed with that. Get in.
Jack, first of all, hello. Congratulations on the point at the Amex. You must be really happy with that being your first clean sheet of the season for sure. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good performance. I think it was probably our most complete performance of the season. Yes, we didn't score a goal, but when you look at how we defended, our discipline, our organisation, our structure, all of the preparation and training pulled off, I think, today, because we knew after conceding 15 goals, as stupid as that sounds in our previous 2 games, we had to be a bit more organised, well, a lot more organised, and that's what training was focused on this week for sure, and it's pulled off because we've gone to a Europa League outfit and we know how good of a coach Roberto De Zerbi is. I've got a lot of respect for him. And we've came away with a point, and we could have nicked it in the first half when we had chances to score an opening goal, and obviously Brighton did have their chances as well. And it was quite an open game, which I think, you know, played into our hands a bit more because we got a lot more opportunities to counter, especially in the second half. But I just felt like our attacking play in the second half didn't really click like it could do, like it did against Aston Villa and Liverpool in the first half. But it's a really good point, and it's a point that takes us out of the relegation zone, so we're really happy about this. And obviously, we now have a nice little run of games where hopefully we can get a couple of wins together.
No more questions, please.
Thank you.
Cheers,
guys.
Jack. Cheers.
So then, people, a great point down at the Amex, and as you could tell from my interview, I was very happy with the performance. Now we take on Brentford at home, and it's fair to say this is a winnable game. Yes, they're an organised, good team under Thomas Frank, but it's definitely a game where we should be looking at it and thinking, yeah, you know what, we should be trying to win this, and in order to try and get our goal, which is to try and stay in the Premier League. So without further ado, let's get into it. And I wouldn't expect many changes to the team, but I might surprise you. So let's get into my starting 11. So then, people, this is my starting 11. We've brought in Eric Cantona on the left. We've also brought in Sandro Tonali back into the starting 11. And I think that's all the changes I need to make. Oh, I've just seen Aruna Kone is not in goal. Right, let me quickly change that because he was unbelievable last game. Aruna Kone in goal. There we go. And that is our starting 11. Let's get into this game. Well in, well played. I was worried to commit there, but really good from Kompany. Cannavaro. Manu Kone, who's the new signing. Eric Cantona. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball. Making the run. Oh, okay, just changed his run. Unlucky. Good. Not so good there. Kone. Ronaldo! Corner. A mistake from good at the back, the centre-half. We've got a corner here. We'll try and work our usual set-piece that pulled off in our opening day against Aston Villa. Tonali swings it in. And Flecken does well in the end. Fair play to him. Good goalkeeping. No stupid mistakes trying to play out. Right, we go short. Kompany. Kone, good ball. into Maxwell Kone. Has space to run. Does well to find Cancelo. Ref plays advantage. Can we get the cross right? We can. Great ball, 1-0. It's Wilfred Kone again. It's his 4th Premier League goal of the season. It's a great ball in by Maxwell Kone on the right-hand side. And it's Kone FC 1, Brentford 0 after 34 minutes. Big goal that. And can we hang on and get our first win of the season? The ref played an excellent advantage there, to be fair to him. So yeah, fair play to the referee. Really appreciate that. And yeah, those stands behind the goal are on their feet. Wilfred Kone peeled off the back of Jorgensen. Great header into the ground. And we lead 1-0. Get in, 1-0. Good defending by Canali. And it's a great ball. And we've got a chance here with Wilfred Kone here. Brentford are stretched. Wilfred Kone, he's already got 4 this season. Gets inside. And it's 2-0 to Kone FC. What a finish by Wilfred Kone. It's his 5th of the season. 2 chances, 2 goals. And that is brilliant composure by the Ivorian. So yeah, brilliant. Really happy with that. Great skill, great goal. Really good strike past Flecken. And we lead 2-0 here. We are on the way to our first win of the season. Come on. Jensen, down the line. Can we just get to the half here? Swung in, Choupo-Moting, dealt with by Kone. He had to get something on that because Choupo-Moting snuck into the front post area there. And it was a good save in the end from him. Good ball in. Manu Kone into the hands of Aruna Kone. And that is half-time. Kone FC 2, Brentford 0. Really positive first half. And very similar to Brighton. We had the chances like we did in that first half there. But this time we took them. And as you can see there, 4 shots to their 4. But what's important, guys, is the XG. 0.6 to our 1.6. So we merit at least a 1-goal lead over them. And, well, we've got a 2-goal lead, so a nice little bonus there. I'm not going to make any changes. I'm not going to change the formation. We're going to stick how it is. And hopefully, guys, we can get our first win in the Premier League this season. Wish me luck. For Gunter, who has been a threat. My tummy is rumbling massively. Choupo-Moting inside for Shada. Good tackle control. And he's got the rebound. It's 2-1. They get the ball. It's a bit of fortune there because we did win the first tackle. But either way, it's Brentford who have got a goal back, and it's now 2-1. We've got to be careful. Brentford are well on top. This is concerning. Choupo-Moting is in. Kone came. I retreat to the line. Ball to the back post towards Wissa. It's in. It's in the net. And I thought Aruna Kone made out the ground there to keep that out, but he hasn't. It's, you know, he's gone on holiday there, that was me, but then the ball comes in. Is he there to make this save? He is. Oh, it's horrendous goalkeeping. We'll get over with Company, who's been burnt down the outside. It's a great ball in, it's a free header. Choupo-Moting has broke our hearts. Oh no, man. Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting has got the goal to complete quite an unbelievable turnaround for Brentford. I'm shocked. That is a painful one to take, that. Carry on your run, Manu. Come on. Oh. Go on, play him. Go on, play it. Ronaldo. Chucked in there and Flecken's got there. That was the moment. For God's sake. We can't win a game. It's so frustrating because we've done everything right for about an hour. Oh, man, that is just painful again. What do we have to do to win a football match?
Jack, thank you for joining us. You must be absolutely heartbroken after that. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, good opening hour. Good opening hour, especially in the first half. I thought we played really well in this period of the game. But obviously, what matters most is the full-time whistle and obviously the end period of the game because lots of things can happen. And obviously, we unfortunately let a 2-goal lead slip in a game which I felt like we needed to win. So, yeah, really, really frustrated about that. But I think there's been a lot of progress made across these last 2 games. Obviously, we got the clean sheet down at Brighton and then we went a half without conceding the goal at home to Brentford. I know it sounds quite patronising, potentially, the fact that we've gone a certain amount of minutes not conceding the goal, but it did get that bad. So it's I'm just delighted in a way that we're now competing in this league. We're challenging for points and we're even challenging for wins because I think we should have won today. So we obviously do have a really nice run of games now, like I've said previously. So I think there's definitely opportunities to get wins on the board and climb the table. So we just got to be patient, keep going at our work and try and be as consistent as we can.
No more questions. Cheers,
guys.
Jack.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. So guys, that is the end of episode 3 of Kone FC on FC24. In terms of that game and that episode, the game was frustrating there against Brentford, but overall, there has been a lot of progress made. We didn't concede 15 this episode. We actually got a clean sheet, our first one of the season, against Brighton, who are obviously a really good team as well. Another point on the board, so it's 2 points from the opening 5 games. But the good news is there's still loads of time to be played this season. And I think, to be honest, we're starting to get a feel of the players now and work out who's good and who's bad and which players I should use more of and things like that. And obviously, I think Kone has came in for £20 million. Been a really good signing, in my opinion, so far. So really happy with that, to be honest with you. I know, obviously, we're yet to get a win this season in the Premier League, but I think there's been a lot of progress made, to be honest with you. And obviously, maybe we can go on a bit of a cup run this season as well, so there's that to look forward to. But yeah, I think overall it was an okay episode in terms of performance, especially the Brighton game. Really happy with that. So make sure you join me for the next episode, okay, guys? It's going to be an absolute banger. I'm sure it will be. And I will just find out for you now who the team is first that we're going to be playing, so you guys can kind of tailor your questions in the comment section ready for the press conference, all right? So let me go and find that now for you. Okay then, Kone FC fans, we take on Sheffield United in our next game. So it's a really winnable game, so make sure you tailor your press conference questions in the comments towards Paul Heckingbottom and Sheffield United, and the fact it's also a really winnable game. I just wanted to say also a massive thank you for watching this episode. Thank you for 200k on this platform as well, and a massive thank you as well for all the appreciation and comments and likes and all that stuff on the shorts as well. So I'm really happy to hear that you're enjoying the content, and I will see you soon for episode 4 of Kone FC, alright? All the best.